हेलो एवरीवन। लास्ट क्लास में हमने डिस्कस किया था अबाउट अपसेलिंग टेक्निक्स. नाउ वी विल गोइंग टू कवर द अराइवल्स चैप्टर्स एंड अर्लियर वी हैव ऑलरेडी studied this in deep about the arrivals, how arrivals is done, how we prepare before the guest arrivals, and what are pre-arrivals, what is pre-registration for some guest. We have already discussed all this. Now we will revise, have a quick look on this, and we will move forward. Preparing for the guest arrival. In this guest arrival stage, there are certain steps which are verification of documents. You need to verify the documents of the guest, preparing of documents, movement list and expected arrival plus expected departure list to be maintained, and for this we have a daily report of expansion format also available with the front office department, where they have categorized in column about the expected arrivals and their verification documents, and expected departures are also mentioned in this report forms. Then we have pre-arrivals. The front office needs a list of all guests expected on a given day to prepare for guest arrivals with their estimated arrivals times, room type or allocated room if any, special requirements and so on. The arrivals list is usually generated using the date in booking diary, the day before the arrival date, so that it is a current handicapped guest and regular guest. We need to get prepared in advance. List may be generated a week in advance. However, because these guests require more preparations, the various lists to be copied as required by the housekeeping department, F&B department and guest relation department. Various reports has to be maintained because we have to get prepared and we have to get ready for the future arrivals. Then we have pre-registration for some guests. Pre-registration is an activity of registering a guest before his arrival based on the information already available. The entires are made in guest registration card. Preparation of amenities voucher. These vouchers is made by receptionist prior to the guest arrival, so that the extra amenities which is requested by the guest at the time of reservation shall be kept in the room. Then we have amenities voucher available in the hotels, which carries the information about the amenities which is requiring by the guest, or which is asked for the guest. Let's discuss some of the examples are fruits baskets and flowers, soft drinks and etc. Preparation at reception desk. While preparing for the arrivals, we need to do some preparation at the reception desk only. What are those? We will going to discuss now. Morning briefing and reading logbooks. Morning briefings and reading logbook is very important for every department, so that they can come across with all the important information that is going to be happen for today. Today it is important to be discussed with their team at the beginning of their shift, so that they cannot they do not deal with any any misconfusions and could not create any type of guest complaints for the same. And then we have welcoming or receiving of guests. You should make the guest feel calm, and a welcome feeling should be given to the guest, and he should be welcomed at the right from the lobby desk to the and escorted to his room. Documents generated in the registration process are, there are some documents which is generated during the registration process, that is registration card used to collect guest personal data, and then a room rack slips, a document on which the information is transferred from registration card in the form of summary. This slip is placed in the room rack. then we have some other types of racks and information registration documents generating process. Those are information rack slips, other support documents. We have C forms available, we have F forms available in the front office department, which we need to follow and which we need to follow at every guest check-ins. With this we are done with the arrivals part, and in next class we will discuss how discuss the processes of check-in of the various groups and air crews and VIP guests. Thank you for the class.